Welcome back. Thanks so much for joining. Is it hot over there?
Sweat's just dribbling down here, buddy.
Buddy?
Yeah, buddy. It's just dribbling down here.
We're talking with Wilson Bowling and Suzette Bowling. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
And you guys, I guess you live over at Bull Shoals?
Yes, we do.
And you're involved with the Chamber of Commerce. I found that out. And you got an event coming up real soon.
Yeah.
Tell us about it.
We've got on August 20th, the Bull Shoals Theater is hosting basically an open house. It's a festival. We're going to have food, hot dogs, hamburgers, drinks, things like that, and welcome people into the theater, show them what we've got. We're going to have music. We've got an itinerary of scheduled performers that day. And
Is it an all-day event or just a few hours?
It's most of the day. It's 3 to 9.
3 to 9, okay. So it's afternoon to evening.
Yeah. Then we're going to break at like 5 to 7 and have a live auction. And that's what I'm here today to talk about. Primarily is to ask the community to donate items that we can auction off at the event to raise money.
To raise money to help the
theater
itself stay open. Because you do a lot of community events at the theater, right? It's not necessarily, who owns it? Does the city own it?
It's a 501(c)(3). It's a nonprofit. So
you have a board of directors. They kind of make the decision on who's going to be coming into the theater and that kind of thing. Yeah.
And we're always looking for new acts and new performers.
That's a chore in itself.
Yeah.
Well,
finding those acts.
Can groups come in and use that for their own fundraising then?
They can. There are some fees associated with it. We generally charge a flat $500 fee, for the use of the theater, and it can be an all-day event or half a day or whatever that is needed. But we have done that in the past. We have different schools come up and perform sometimes.
Do they have functions there every week?
Yes.
Or is it
Monday night jamboree. It's the.
Is it local people get together and just jam?
Yeah, it's called the Bobby Smith Jamboree, and Bobby Smith's in charge of it. She runs it, and it's free to the public, but we do accept donations. And it's just a group of local performers. If you want to come perform, call Bobby Smith, talk with her. She'll set you up. You can come in, and then they play starting generally around 6 p.m. I believe.
Yeah. Well, it's a nice theater. We've actually shot video in there before of some different groups, and it's a real nice theater.
Yeah, it was built in '99, I believe, and it's showing some wear now, and that's what the fundraiser's for.
Do some maintenance?
Yeah, our entry doors have deteriorated to the point where we can't repair them anymore, so we're having to replace them. And they're about $2,000 a set.
Oh, man.
And then we're wanting to put some new lobby carpeting in and kind of update it a little bit.
So you're looking right now for donations from area businesses, and you'll take anything,
businesses or individuals.
Or individuals,
yeah.
Okay.
If you have something that, of decent quality that you'd like to donate, we'll be more than happy to auction it off, and we can provide you with the receipt, so that you can take it off on your taxes.
Now, you made a point. If it's decent, can it be used items? Or
it can be.
Just as long as it's something that'll bring some value. Yeah. Okay. All right. And how do they need to contact you?
They can contact me personally. Bullshoals.org is the Chamber of Commerce website, and it's got a list of all our board of directors and how to contact us via email or telephone. And the theater also has a website. It's bullshoalstheater.net. And it has a listing of the board of directors on there also, and contact information. So those two websites, you can get a hold of us. The donations, if you have donations, if you can't get them to us, you can contact me and I'll make arrangements to pick them up. But we have 3 drop-off points. The Bull Shoals Chamber of Commerce office in Bull Shoals, and the Bull Shoals Post Office. They can be dropped off there. And the Little Bit Used Shop, which is next door to the theater. You can drop items off there. The Little Bit Used Shop is a fundraising entity in itself to help support. It's with the Firemen's Auxiliary. People donate items to the Little Bit Used Shop. They resell them, and then the proceeds from that help support our firefighters in our community.
And we probably should mention that any item that's donated is tax deductible through this 501c3 organization. Okay. You wanted to mention, you were making some gestures over there. You got some points.
Just making sure that where the drop-off points were.
Okay. Okay, good.
Now, you said there, since you represent the Chamber of Commerce, you said there were other things besides just this fundraiser you've got going on. Are there things coming up pretty quickly that we know about?
On the 14th at the theater also, there's a gospel jubilee from 2 to 4. and they're going to have the Dishler family, Ted Hobbs and Bobby Smith are going to be performing there. And at the August 20th event, we've got the Just by Chance Band and the Big Creek Band performing, and Danny Argent, the Pomeroys, Ashley Thompson, and the Dishner family also performing.
And is that at the fundraiser?
That's at the fundraiser.
Oh, that's all at the fundraiser.
That's on the 20th.
And the auctioneer for the
auction
is Jerry McCoy.
Yeah, Jerry McCoy from Northwoods Antiques in Bull Shoals. He's a retired auctioneer, and he's volunteered his services to do the auction for us.
Okay.
So it should be a really good auction.
Good.
The president of the Chamber of Commerce of Flippin asked me to also note that they are having their second annual Flippin Derby race, which is going to be held Saturday, September 10th, which is a little bit off. But it's a function provided by the chamber there to bring awareness to the businesses and different things. They have actual soapbox derby cars sponsored by some of the businesses in town, and the kids, it's for small kids. We've got 4 to 6, 7 to 9, and 10 to 12.
So are these the soapbox kind you actually ride in, or that you make and just run down?
You ride in them.
Oh, you actually ride.
The kids
so the real
ride in
honest to goodness soapbox derby cars.
They do it at the city park.
There's kids right now making their soapbox.
No, they've already been made.
Okay.
Yeah, they have sponsors that purchase the materials, and then they
and the kids just get
put them
and
together.
ride them.
Yeah.
Oh,
And the kids there's an entry system for that. And a registration, and then they go ahead and set them up. They've got different age groups, and they race different lengths because they're racing downhill. And then the kids get prizes when they win.
Oh,
Cool. Yeah.
Didn't know there was anything
And
like
that's
that
over
around
in
here.
Flippin.
At Flippin at the city park, and it's Flippin website's flippin.net or flippinchamber.net, I believe.
Okay.
And you can find out more information on that. We've also got some other events coming up in Bull Shoals.
Miles and miles of yard sales.
We've got the Miles and Miles of Yard Sale. This is a regional event, or area event, would probably be more accurate. September 16th through the 17th, the Chamber of Commerce in Bull Shoals. It's actually the Bull Shoals White River Chamber of Commerce. We're sponsoring the event. We're working with the other chambers, Cotter, Flippin, Gassville. And we're going to do a miles and miles of yard sale that make that whole loop around the area. And
So as people get out that day, they can go to all these towns and find yard sales all over.
Correct.
Now,
Yeah.
do people need to
Citywide.
register if they're going to do a yard sale
They
that
can
day?
register,
But they don't have to
and they
register,
can
but they-
register their name and address.
Okay.
So that it'll be that anybody interested will be able to
Know where they
locate
are.
them.
Do they have
Okay.
to pay a fee to be on a roster or anything?
I do not believe so.
Okay.
I'm not unsure of that, but I don't believe
And
there's
that-
any
what-
fees associated.
When's
with
that going to be in?
September 16th and 17th.
Okay.
Bull Shoals usually has an annual citywide yard sale in itself, and they do it the week prior to the citywide trash collection. And so you can get rid of your unwanted items in 2 weeks running.
Wow.
But we've expanded it this year to try to bring it into the bigger community and make it a bigger event.
Okay.
And we're hoping to make it an annual event.
Good. Those are always great events. Every town that I've known that adopted this has come away with very happy with the results.
Well, it brings in a lot of people.
Sure
and
does.
they're having one at Eureka Springs, I noticed in the paper, big Eureka Springs yard
Yeah.
sale. So they're popular around the area.
Yeah, a lot of yard sailors. We get a lot in Bull Shoals. Another item I'd like to mention is that there's a Cruise for a Cure National Motorcycle Rally, and it's going on August 18th through the 20th. And Bush's Pizza in Bull Shoals is having a cruise in on the 18th to help raise money for that nonprofit.
Okay. And it's put on by the Chamber of Commerce?
No, this is actually a nationwide cruise
Okay.
for a cure, but Bush's Pizza is specifically
Sponsoring
doing
that-
a cruise
that
in at
checkpoint or
their
whatever, yeah.
and they do a third Thursday like a hot rod cruise in at Bush's Pizza also, but they've expanded it to bring in this motorcycle rally to help raise some money for that. And then we also have the BRMC mobile mammogram is going to be at Bull Shoals this Friday the 5th, and they usually have that at the parked up in front of the Chamber of Commerce building. So if anybody needs those services, it'll be available to them then.
Yeah. A lot of things going on we didn't know about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, can most of those things be found on the Bull Shoals Chamber website?
bullshoals.org.
bullshoals.org, so people can log on and see about
We've got a
things like
calendar of events, and we try to stay current with it. And like I said, we're in cooperation with all the other chambers, so we post their events also, and they post ours.
Well, great. We appreciate you coming by. Nice to meet y'all.
Nice to meet you.
And we like to have an open invitation for you to come back when there's other events that come out, because I'm sure our viewers would like to know about that.
All right.
And there's no excuse for them to come out if they don't have anything to do. You can't say that there's nothing to do in this area.
There's
And
a
it'll
lot
be a
to
lot
do.
cooler
There's a
in
lot
more
to do in
weeks.
Bull Shoals.
A lot cooler in a few weeks.
Thank y'all very much.
Thank you.
Thank
Yes,
you.
nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you.
All right, up next we have Jenny Nelson and Josh Cunha for the At Your Service Animals, and we're going to be talking with Thor.
Thor
We won't
and
be
Josie
talking.
Rose.
We'll be talking to them.
Thor may do some speaking.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
Stay with us.